I guess we never know what the future will bring.
The world isn't a 9-to-5 world anymore.
Work is taking up so much of our day now that you have to factor your family into a typical working day.
The future of work, I think there'll be two great benefits from that, and that will be flexibility, and also it will create more equality.
I can't even imagine what it's going to look like, but I think the business landscape is going to look really different in 5 years, and in 10 years, who knows.
So I think the world is going to dramatically change, and I think technology means that it's going to change really rapidly.
I think technology really gives us the opportunity to embrace change and be quite nimble in a business sense.
The digital disruption is something that's not going to go away.
You don't need to know where your customer is anymore.
Technology is always going to be disruptive, but it depends whether you see it as a good thing or a bad thing.
It's a bit of a shake-up, and I think that's a good thing.
Maybe that's where technology will take us, back to a more normal, balanced work life. And it will enable us to actually have a lot more time away from work.
The global market is so massive that generally a single business can't provide everything and be everything to everyone.
We're in a global society, globalisation. We need to talk to everybody at the snap of the fingers.
That's what the global market demands, so you need to be set up to be able to respond quickly with accurate information. I think that in the future accountants will become more consultancy and advisory based.
I think we'll ultimately, find probably that we'll get Uberized at some point. I actually think that the next 10 years we are going to see a huge amount of global standardisation and automation.
Automation is here to stay. We need to embrace it. People need to become more educated around it and how we can utilise it.
I think we have to have some of that automation, otherwise our day jobs are just going to get longer and longer and longer.
And it's turned to be a more customer focused environment.
What it'll come down to is choosing something based on comments and feedback and star ratings.
Jobs in some businesses will disappear, but it's going to create other jobs in other industries that maybe we haven't even thought of yet.
So I don't think things are going to fully change or stop, but we're going to enhance the experience.
I think we all feel like something needs to happen in terms of the ageing population. We're all living a lot longer. Just realising that actually they bring something really different to the table.
There will be businesses that don't adapt and that will suffer for that.
Unless an organisation thinks differently about getting diverse people and thinking globally, they'll miss the boat on that kind of thing. I just don't see the boundaries in the world anymore.
I think there's amazing opportunities out there.
Be optimistic, because the future as a chartered accountant is phenomenal.
I'm definitely confident about the future of work, but work has changed and work will continue to change, and we need to recognise that and be on top of it. Stay abreast of trends, political, geopolitics, and always make sure we know what's going on. Stay informed.